Good evening, everyone. I'm Kubrali, and you're watching Awaz News. Tonight, I'll be taking you to top news across Canada. Welcoming Streets pilot program in Brampton proved successful in addressing homelessness and community concerns. Canada Community Revitalization Fund invests over $666,000 in Heart Lake Conservation Park to boost local economic growth and community infrastructure. MP Han Dong threatens legal action against Global over foreign interference report. Just a terrible, terrible tragedy. Politicians speak out following fatal stabbing of 16-year-old at Kiel Station. Video released of suspect SUV in deadly Mississauga shooting of 29-year-old man. Feds set to provide grocery relief for some Canadians in the budget sources. Brampton City Council passes motion to provide free recreation programs for seniors. These were the headlines, and now let's go through the details. In a bid to enhance community infrastructure and promote local economic growth, the Canada Community Revitalization Fund has announced an investment of $666,825 for Heart Lake Conservation Park in Brampton North. The investment will go towards upgrading park amenities such as washrooms, parking lots, and access roads, among other facilities. The project will also see the installation of 2 culverts and pedestrian access gates to enhance outdoor and green spaces and promote better water flow. Ruby Sahota, Member of Parliament for Brampton North, stated that the investment would strengthen the community socially while improving residents' recreational experiences, promoting their well-being and supporting local economic growth. Brampton, Canada's fastest growing city, has seen a rise in homelessness and mental health and addictions issues in recent years. This has led to many seeking support in the downtown core, where essential services are available. However, this concentration of services has had an impact on local businesses and residents. To address these growing concerns, the Welcoming Streets pilot was proposed to 2020 and piloted in 2022. The program provided non-police assistance to vulnerable individuals and connected them to required services. A year after its launch, the program's success was evaluated and it was found to have a positive impact on downtown Brampton. The program had 701 interactions with businesses, 301 interactions with vulnerable individuals, and made 143 referrals for vulnerable individuals during the evaluation period. A comprehensive service level report with proposed enhancements to the Welcoming Streets program will be presented to Regional Council in May 2023. Police have released footage of a suspect vehicle fleeing the scene of a deadly shooting in Mississauga last week that took the life of a 29-year-old man. Brian Alvarez was fatally shot near Dreamcrest Road and Alicant Street on March 20th at approximately 7:30 p.m. according to release issued by Peel Police Monday. An adult male, now identified as Lara Alvarez, died at the scene, it said. A grey 4-door SUV was seen leaving the crime scene according to the release. On Monday, police released a video and images of the vehicle. In the video, the suspect vehicle can be seen passing a white vehicle on a residential street. No additional suspect information has been provided. Police have asked anyone with information or footage of the suspects and the vehicle to contact investigators at 905-453-2121 extension 3205. Brampton City Council has passed a motion to implement free recreation programs for seniors. The decision came after several seniors groups across the city advocated for access to such programs. During the March 9th Special Council meeting, Mr. Jangir Singh Sambai, President of Association Seniors Clubs Brampton, delegated on behalf of dozens of seniors seeking clarification on the city's intentions to implement free recreation for seniors. Councillor Santos thanked the seniors and provided clarification on false information being shared with seniors. Santos then brought forward a motion which passed unanimously to ensure the work to implement free recreation for seniors moves forward. The motion recognizes that a user fee study is currently underway this year to determine the costs of implementing free recreation for seniors. Free recreation for seniors will be phased in after the study is complete, beginning for those 70 years of age and older in 2024 and for 65 and older starting in 2025. Politicians and advocacy groups are speaking out following the fatal stabbing of a 16-year-old boy at Kiel Station on Saturday. The teenager, identified as Gabriel Magalhaes, was sitting on a bench in a lower level of the subway station when he was allegedly approached and stabbed multiple times in what police have described as an unprovoked attack. Megalhay suffered life-threatening injuries and later died in hospital. A suspect identified as 22-year-old Jordan O'Brien Tolbin was arrested that night and charged with first-degree murder. In a letter to students and parents on Monday, Topico Collegiate Institute Principal Jennifer Kurtz said Gabriel was a kind student who enjoyed school and his death is a tragic loss. Kurtz called the incident unexpected and very difficult. While incidents on the TDC have increased by over 60% since 2019, according to data released by the Transit Commission in February. Saturday stabbing is the latest in a string of high-profile incidents on Toronto's public transit system, which in January prompted the addition of 80 Toronto police officers to various TDC locations. The additional shifts, however, came to an end on March 13. In a Monday morning tweet, Premier Duckworth shared condolences for the Megalhay's family, calling the incident a senseless and unprovoked murder that cannot be tolerated. It's just a terrible, terrible tragedy, City Council Paula Fletcher told Awaz News. There's been a number of wake-up calls for the TTC and I don't think they have had a wake-up yet, she continued. People should feel unnerved riding the TTC. People are afraid. Thank you for tuning in. I'm Kubra Ali. I'll see you back tomorrow, same time, same channel. Until then, good night.